is January 1st, 2023. Okay. It got really good this morning because everybody disappeared. And then when I pulled out my glass, they were out there screaming crazy. So I let my phone play out in the car. Its levels enough. When you realize the agent that called me back, him and his family was the one in the store. They're the ones that were with the drug dealers for that call, kicking in my door, photoshopping the shower scene with their drug dealing friends, and they were the ones that told on me. He's the one that bullied me and then opened the account. See, you couldn't have thought I was lying. Because if he opened the foreman account, $5,000 a month, I was lying, it'd be fraud. See, I had 2 Perry police reports, 2 attempts on my life, 1 days, 1 main, 1 subject, and the other one's linked back to the church, and a church member telling 3 people at least in the mall they're going to kill me. Had a lady impersonating me, a banker seeing somebody saying that they were getting paid to stalk me, other people showing up. See, I wasn't lying. And he knew it. And see, you can't even say it. And I hate when they go back to the Vega 111 group. Trying to say she was thinking she was sick and thinking she got well when he was great. Do you know, I was even looking up spontaneous remission of fibromyalgia. 80% of the people spontaneously get well. Rheumatoid arthritis, 88% spontaneous remission. It just disappears. I have surgeries. I have MRI reports. I have blood work. I have scars. I have doctor's office visits. Endocrinologist. I have orthopedic doctors where they're pulling fluid off of my legs and putting steroids in them. And then pain management clinics before that. See, it's not just me that would ever go into spontaneous remission of both those things. 88% for rheumatoid arthritis, spontaneous remission. Inflammatory. Fibromyalgia, 80% go into spontaneous remission. Do you realize how many people in cancers go into spontaneous remission? A lot on them too. It's by the grace of God. It's just our bodies heal itself. Put it back like what it's supposed to be. It's like where it gets hurt or traumatized. Then it goes into this horrible thing. And then your body fixes itself. It's by the grace of God. That's when I always give him the glory for anything good. And see that agent. He didn't even mention that. Not at all. I told the hotline about Crazy Vega. You don't kill somebody because somebody lies up. That's insane. You know, somebody said that agent knew she would have been thinking she was sick and thinking she got well. So he just left her up there to die for them to do whatever they wanted to. You can't do that. That's mental illness stuff. You can't do that. You know, none of that's funny. It's because it's not true. He left me up there to die. Because he was the one in the store when Dave offered him the 25 grand. It was him and his drug addict family. The retired Judge B's probably dad or grandpa. His daughter Michelle. The Bill from Freemason is probably Will Jr. And Alec or Alex is either his nephew or his kid too. Dave offers him 25 grand. My door gets kicked in. Him and his drug dealing friends kick in my door. Start date rape drugging me, photoshopping scenes, playing with me. And then what? They let me get done with the house, then they scare me into calling the FBI. Why? Why did he go tell him? Why did he badger me? Why did he bull me and demean me? Because he wanted to open that account and think I'd have no hope if I opened my mouth. Well, he stole $5,000 to $10,000 from the Witness Protection Program for who? His own self. It's highly illegal to do any of this. Police and agencies can only be in a home under threat of life. They have to speak to everyone before they start. Or it's entrapment, it's abuse and misconduct. They lose their badge instantly. They try to blame the Portage County Sheriffs. They were not my home. I went confirmed. They knew nothing. What these people are saying they did is illegal. Talked to Officer Reinhardt Wilson. Even the FBI couldn't be in your home outside a protected light case with the statements. No, they can't. See what I mean? You have a right to remain quiet. You have a right to an attorney. You have a right to a fair court trial. Bail bond. You have a right not to be mistreated. A freedom of speech. And you have a right to privacy. See, that agent can't put a gag order on you. He's not a sitting judge in a trial. He can't list you crazy. He's not a licensed psychiatrist. Huh? Only thing he can do is put me in a witness protection program, open that account, and the money. And then he was supposed to move me out. Instead, he put it in his own dirty pocket. You know, Dixie said, I was wondering why they were helping out in this. I said, it's because they stole over $300,000 that was meant for me. She's like, Karen, I'm so sorry. Is that why they were helping? Michelle and her family were helping out in this? I said, yeah, they took all the money. See, she knew Michelle. I swear, the mean game where pretend came from. From Melissa's kids. They found him friends with Michelle, telling him to lie. The mean sick game where pretend. Knowing I was in police protected custody, a cop had went today by Thanksgiving of 18. And in the basement, they got caught stating they wanted a house for Auntie Shell and Papa Michelle. And that they were making everything up to 4. That they were games of pretend. Documented me games of pretend. Just mean jokes. Sick mean jokes. Because it came up from their minds. I didn't even talk like that. See, this is where it's got ridiculous. It's them with the problem. Because they're the ones messed up in drugs. And what drug makes you laugh? See, a year ago, some girls came in Dollar General. Okay? Came in and went, Eric's the one that tried to scare her to death. Ha, 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 ha. So a woman behind me and 2 investigators said, is that what, she turned around and looked at him and went, is that what's going on? They were really trying to scare her to death. He said, yeah, I just found out. He said, were you out? And looked at the other guy and went, will you help me erase everything we have? He said, yes. He said, I know what's to say I worked to her. It was just them trying to scare her to death. This lady said, I'm not interested in this. Nobody better say a word. That was a year ago. Okay. Somebody said today they were lying, having all these people come up and say something to me when they stole the money. That I wouldn't say anything. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that stupid. You know why I'm not that stupid? Because I actually have an IQ in my head. I have never been questioned of wrongdoing. I've never been prosecuted. I've never been found guilty. That has to happen for you to even have charges to stick against you. They actually stand in front of a sitting judge to have them placed on you. Nobody's even talked to me. Then they have to civilly sue me, and then found guilty in that trial, and then awarded money in the civil trial. Nobody said a word. Can anybody take that money? No. It's so they can wipe out the whole United States accounts and say, too bad we did it behind your back. That's not the law. That's a lie. It's a scam. I mean, how insane and retarded are these people for falling for this? And how stupid and low IQ. Somebody said some guy already stole the money. Nobody better say a word. Yeah, they said he stole it on day 1. The guy from the case stole it on day 1. That's the agent that opened the informant case. Offered me $5,000 a month. See, I'm in the informant program. Can't get out for life. Every month I'm alive, he gets $5,000 to $10,000. I'm promised $5,000 a month, $60,000 a year, living expenses, housing, and a medical card. He took everything. And I'm supposed to get police protected home custody. Only thing that they have done is document what happened in the house. They didn't even bother to come help me, but they documented everything. Because otherwise it'd be entrapment and they'd be in trouble. But they opened up a police protected case, had an officer talk to Dave, agreed to protect me. And that's all. But the protected custody cases only. Even other police officers said that. There's nothing but protected custody cases with statements. No one can be in your home. And even they would go to jail. And then you can't work conflict of interest. They got 5 to life in prison. It's either they try to blame the Portage County Sheriff's. I want to talk to them. Miss Hall, what these people are saying they did is illegal. Not one of our officers were in your home or anybody else's home, nor do we have knowledge of anybody being in your home outside a protected light case. And like Officer Reiner, even the FBI couldn't be in your home until that agent took your statement and agreed to protect you. It's protective light cases only. And that officer had to talk to Dave. And see, it's like the Amish men with the beards. They actually have all these people on legal surveillance committing heinous crimes. And like people say, none of this is funny. The only thing that's going on is the agent that called me back stole every dime. He's probably stole from everybody that was in the format program underneath him. Some guy pulled in McDonald's, said, we already took the money a long time ago. We were at home. Somebody came up and asked us. We haven't even thought about it anymore. We already took the money. Every month when that money comes in to my protection custody case, they just swipe it into their own account. See, they didn't steal it from me. I never got it. They steal it right from the witness protection program. The $5,000 a month and then all the living expenses. $10,000 a month. They just sweep it over into their own account. That's what the whole thing was. He never even had to badger me. He never had to bully me. He never had to insult me. He could have been sweet as pie. Open the account and just never answer my phone calls again. These people never had to touch me. Ever. And like Dixie said, this is ridiculous for them to do all this to you, for Dave to go out with someone else. It's ridiculous for them to do this, for them to steal and embezzle everything under extortion and an attempt to murder too. I'll put that part of it on it myself. And then these people run around thinking that they can steal from the witness protection program. That agent already stole it for himself. They've been yelling it clear to Pennsylvania. And that's exactly what's going on. And I can't be his only victim. It's not a hard one to pull. You take my social. I worked at a bank. I can look anybody's account up with their social. And then you'll see the account for the informant program. And automatically comes with the $5,000 a month and da-da-da-da. And then look who took it. And you got him. See, I worked in banking and loan processing. It's not